Hi, welcome to this brief video tutorial on configuring Linux Air Combat for optimal use with mouse flight controls. There are a number of things you should know. Let's begin by clicking into Linux Air Combat and then exploring the prominent Setup Options menu. Click. After going to Setup menus, there's a lot of different things you can set up, but we're going to talk about the game controls by clicking here. Click. Whereupon it figures out whether you've got a mouse or a joystick. In this case, this computer doesn't have a joystick, so it knows we're using mouse controls, and we've got various things to play with here: sensitivity, reverse, relative, and auto runner. Most of these are pretty self-explanatory, and you can experiment with them on your own, but I want to particularly talk about reverse and relative. First of all, if we have relative mode turned off and reverse turned off, watch what it looks like when I fly. Let's go to fly a mission, and we'll just start flying.
Mission authorization head-to-head 00. Weapons hot at your discretion.
Now as I look at my mouse, I can see that when I pull back, I climb. When I push forward, I dive. That's the same way a joystick works. And people that fly a lot with a joystick are going to like this mode. But if you want to reverse it, you can fix it so that when you pull up, you go up. When you pull down, you go down. That is, when you push up, your airplane will go up. When you pull back, you'll go down. The opposite of what you're seeing right now. We're going to do that by hitting Escape, going into Setup Options, Game, and we'll turn on Reverse. When I return to flight now it's the opposite. When I push my mouse up, I go up. When I pull my mouse down, I go down. Beginners might find that more natural. It drives me nuts, so I'm going to put it back. But you can play with that reverse to decide whether you want to go up when you push up, or down when you go down, or the opposite. Escape, Setup Options, Game. I'm going to turn reverse back off. The other thing is relative mode. You've been seeing non-relative mode before. I'm going to turn relative mode on right now, and you'll see that things are a little bit more stable. For beginners, you might like it with relative mode turned on. I'm going to return to flight, and now, as long as I leave my mouse alone, it's not getting any inputs. I can whisk it off to the right, and as soon as I stop moving, I stop rolling. Whisk it to the left, it stops as soon as I take my hand off. So I can jostle back and forth by just moving my mouse back and forth. And as soon as I stop, it stops the motion. Same thing with up and down. I can go further down or level myself off, farther up, farther down. It's a little less jarring for beginners, particularly young people that are just getting started with Linux Air Combat. You might prefer to run with this mode where relative is turned on. Most sophisticated users don't like this mode, but most beginners do. So there you go. Play with those modes. Notice that in this mode, you often will pick up your mouse, get it off the table. When you put it down, you can start moving. As soon as you pick it up, everything stops. There you go. 2 modes for running your mouse in Linux Air Combat. Find the mode you like the best.